Greetings, lords and ladies of YouTube land. This is Terror Freeze. I'm your host, and today we are playing Infinity with the new release of the Infinity mod pack. It's like, hold on one second. Alright, it's like it really has evolved to the next level. So, today we are playing our first episode of Infinity Evolved. Now, this is Golden Shovel Claim, so here's my claim shovel, and as you can see, oh, hello. I wonder how I got that many claim blocks. Let me see. Hold on, something's happened apparently. No, nothing's happened. I should not have that many claim blocks, but I do for some reason. So, I'm gonna use them. Wow. So, yeah, let's take a look at this, and the way we're going to work it is I've been trying to encompass this whole village for a while. Now I want to completely engulf it. I want it to be mine. I don't want any problems, any situations, any issues. But sometimes it doesn't matter what you want. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that is so perfect. Oh, I'm at the border of the world. It won't let me go any further. Okay, cool. Well, that's fun. It would appear that I can't go past my newly formed claim blocks. So I could claim all the way up to the edge of my village, apparently. And we're going to be doing some interesting stuff here. This is one of the villages, the few villages that has spawned with new stuff in it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. Alright, so I've encompassed everything except for these last few blocks, which we'll get to that a little bit later on this evening whenever I finally when I finally vote for the server. So, yeah, that's how you get claim blocks. You vote for the server, you get your claim blocks, and you start doing that. Now, as with the last video that I released on my YouTube videos, my Agrarian Skies 2, this is also Mine Your Mind. They have a whole list of servers. They also have their own launcher, so they have a launcher that's similar to the Feed the Beast launcher. Has a lot of the Feed the Beast packs on it, including the original Agrarian Skies Plus. They have a lot of things on there. Vanilla Plus Minecraft. They have quite a few things. Now, this being my village, this is what I've done right here. You can see up at the top, look at the center of the screen, up at the top, it's Wayla, hardened ice, and packed ice. Okay, I didn't like the texture of the packed ice. I also didn't like the fact that you go sliding 10 feet every time you take a step. So what I did was I replaced it with with hardened ice. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to take a lot of this here and I'm going to use it for different purposes. This apothecary shop, I'm going to use this to store all my potions and everything. You know, look, rowan berries, it's got it in there. It's got clay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put me some more snow right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do, so just kind of so it blocks that chest from being seen. And I'm going to work on putting all this together. And what we'll do is we'll come back whenever I have everything together and I'm ready to show you guys. And I'm ready to show you what other ideas I've got. So hold on right there and we will be right back. Alright, so we are ready. I'm at the edge of town and I wanted to show you what was up. By the way, a few new toys. Snow pressure plate there. Fun, fun. I'm pretty sure they got doors and trap doors and stuff like that. But I just got finished putting up all the brand new little snow stairs. I like it. It's available through Witchery. Same as these fence posts here. Where are they? Right here. Ice fence post. Those are kind of cool. I like those. Alright, so next thing, let's see. Oh yeah, I need 3 more. I haven't got them. Right here. 1, 2, 3. And those are the only ones I'm missing. This is through the other side of town. This is where I'm staying at for my main base. I put a cover right here on the top. And I'm going to go upstairs real quick and show you. Now, this is where I'm planning on putting all my primary Alright, this is where I'm planning on putting all my primary stuff that is mechanical, all my machines and that sort of stuff. So that's going to go right there. Alright, and then upstairs, if we go upstairs even further, I've got a secondary floor, which I've put right here. As you can see, I plan on putting a cover over this as well. Right there, boom, 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 all the way up to that. And possibly making this a 3rd floor. And what I'll do is right here in the center of this one, I'll build a pillar up with this hardened ice. And I'll take that and I'll use it to create that pillar. For now, let me do this. Take that hardened ice and put it right there. Alright, and I'll put this one dead center to mark off where I'm going to go with that. And then right there. And that's going to be the start of our next level. I'll put me one in the center here. And that right there will be where we're going with this. That'll be our tower. That'll be how we're doing everything, you know, up real good. This is a small little castle, but it will serve all our needs once I'm finished with it. And those are part of my plans. If you look right above us, the next floor goes up higher, right there. And then there's even a little spot right up here to go that goes inside that little tower. And what I'm planning on doing is, if I can, if it will let me, continue that up into there and see how high I can get with that. I think that there's enough that I can build it up into there. And the chest should still be in there, so I have a place for storage already. So that's not a big deal. But let me go through town, show you all the little places that we've got, places I've cleared out, places that I've thought about we're going to be using for other stuff. Of course, I have multiple farms. I needed to have multiple farms. I've taken the liberty of using all the town's farms, creating all those, working all those. Alright, so we're going to keep those up and running. Water doesn't freeze over here, you know. What's up? Alright, so the next thing is right here. I have the start of another little farm. I haven't finished it. You can see right here I got ender lilies. These will all produce ender pearls once they're through. Alright, I have the start of a cactus farm right here. I put me a regular tree right here, rubber, and then I put a willow tree here. And right over here I've got a darkwood tree from Biomes of Plenty, and you can see there's the darkwood. Okay, and then I have a witch's hut over there, which I'm going to encompass a little bit later on. That's the reason I wanted to expand further that way. That mountain is where I've been getting all my all this ice, all this hardened ice. The very tip top has plenty on there. I mean, it just has plenty that I could just shave off the very tip top and I'd be alright. And it still retain the shape of the mountain, still protect us from that side. Alright, so this, of course, is the blacksmith shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this up. I'm going to put us an anvil and stuff in here. Of course, we've got our furniture, standard furniture for a standard little town like this. I'm going to put us up some torches up in here, probably one right here, a couple over here. Of course, this looks like the forge, you know, where he does where the blacksmith does the work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this block with the anvil, and then I'm going to put us 2 new furnaces right here, side by side. Alright, put us a chest over here in this corner, and then put us another chest over here back where it was before. I've moved this stuff because of the fact that I wanted to move into this castle right over here and use that as my base of operations. Okay, so next up, this is our room. We'll call this the library because what it is a writing desk for Mistcraft, and it's got all the Mistcraft stuff, lectern and all that. But of course, Mistcraft is banned along with the stuff that goes on with that because, to be quite honest, 1.7 world generation, everybody knows 1.7 world generation isn't the best world generation that there is. So with that being said, hang on, let me welcome this new guy. Alright, so, you know, with the new guy, with that going on, you know, you can't have stable builds for worlds when with Mistcraft, because it messes it up. That's all it does, is mess it up. Alright, so I've showed you guys what I'm planning on doing with this shop. I'm gonna keep this sign exactly the way it is. I'm gonna turn this one, let's see. I'm going to have to replace this because I think a zombie busted through this. I'm not sure that they did or didn't. I can't tell you with 100% certainty. But what I'll do here, let's see, this, I'll take that and we'll convert it to a crafting station. And we'll put it over here in this corner. That way all of this is free. I'll put me a couple more right here. I'll make this kind of like a wraparound couch, and what we'll call this is the lounge room. And what I'll do is, instead of this being right here, maybe we'll take this out, put in some black wool or something right there to make it look kind of like it's a TV or something. I don't know. I haven't thought about that, but we'll put something there. We'll fix this house up, turn it into something really cool. All right. Next stop, the vault. This is the vault. I'm not going to show a whole lot of people because I don't want anybody to know, but suffice to say there's a secret behind this wall. There we go. That's why it's called the vault. Oh, oh, oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's why. Because you set off-centered. Okay. Let's try this again. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. Now, nobody knows exactly where it's at just by walking in here. Now, I'm going to set us up some more chests and stuff in here to actually turn this into an actual vault. And this is directly underneath my castle. So, hey, perfect. All right. And what I'll do here is this one. I'll put me armor stands and stuff in here with all my armor and weapons. I'll put me tool racks and stuff in here. I'll pretty much turn this into the armory. Alright, we got the town well. Like I said, that was a little house that you just chill in. Alright, so last but not least, this house. I think this is the only house we haven't been in. Alright, so this was the one that we started out in. I didn't tell you what I was planning on doing here, but what I essentially plan on doing here is I'm going to figure out the way to make these right here, these fences, and I'm going to expand this out back past here on around, come on around to the edge, absolute edge of the world, which doesn't extend very far. It comes quite literally to right there. That is the edge of the world, and I'll get it to come all the way from over here out to this block right here, because I know that that's the edge of the world. See? Can't walk past that. So I'll get that to extend all the way to right there, and then I will get it to come all the way over to here. Oh, sorry. To here. And we'll connect it into the house. And then this will be the farmhouse. Okay, so enough of the grand tour of the village. Let's see if we can get some machines and other stuff going. And first things first, let me eat, because I just looked down and realized I'm starving. Alright, so first things first, let me get these last few steps up. I'll get right back with you guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we're back, and I'm here to show you exactly what we got going on. And we're in the castle right up here. Let me put some torches. I haven't had the opportunity to put any lighting in yet. So this is good lighting right here. It should be pretty good to light this place up real well. Let's see how we look now. We look pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. We still could use a little bit more light. Let's try that. That brightened the place up a pretty good bit. Let's do that. Alright, so as I said just before the break, I was going to start with some machines up here in the castle, and the next floor would be something else that we would do something else here. And as you can see, I am working on that. So, you know, it's a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, but alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. So I did mess it up. Okay. So I need to put these back. I just noticed as I was doing this, I was like, wait a minute, didn't this have this before? And it did. So yeah, let me fix this real quick. There. We had a block underneath that one too, so let's do that. Okay. Alright. Ooh, hello. Come here. Why is that thing not getting into my inventory? Why? I guess it finally did. It just took a while. Okay. So, yeah, I've already started. My first machine, I've decided, is the pulverizer, because doing it like this, with this hand crank grinder, that crap is for the birds. It worked well to help me double my ores for a short time, but let's face it, I needed a better way to double ores. So this is it. And I tried to get my smeltery working. I have my smeltery right over there, and for whatever reason it's not working. Neither is my nether portal. So I have no clue how to set those two things up on this server, apparently, because you see, on the Agrarian Sky server where I was at previously, that I showed you guys in a previous video, I had both the smeltery and the portal working fine. And there should be no difference because they are using some of the same mods and some of the same plugins on this server that they're using on the Agrarian Sky server. So it shouldn't affect the way that this right here and this portal works. All you have to do is place a sign underneath it saying portal with a power source to it, you know, a switch or a button. You know, all it needs is a redstone signal. But that right there, all you gotta do is build the smeltery, and it should work fine, function perfectly. But it's not. Neither of them are working. So I have no clue what the heck is going on. There. I'll go over there and we'll investigate, and I'll show you. I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory, which reminds me, I wanted to do this on camera with you guys. Thought I saw something. I'm just losing my mind, that's all. Okay, where are you? Right here. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I normally name my horses one specific name. And what I'm going to do is for the first time, I now have enough viewers that I can ask you guys to leave some comments down in the description. And we'll actually decide on a name for the horse. So this one is tamed. Let's put the saddle on it. I've got horse armor for it and a name tag. Right here is the name tag. The horse armor is in the vault, which, by the way, I need to show you guys the vault since you saw it. We've grown up in the town a little bit. Got some trees there. I dug a tunnel all the way through there. You can see the tunnel right there where my crosshairs were just a second ago. Alright. Apothecary. You can see I've added signs. There's a farm, or the starts of a farm for animals. I increased the size of my claim to extend way out here. As you can see, I've almost got that witch's hut encompassed. Once I get that, you know, that'll be about the end of my claim area. So, and what I'll do is, if I get more claim blocks, I'll just make me a little second home that isn't quite as big. But this right here, not working. And I'll show you what's up with this real quick. Alright, so immediately it shows it as completed. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to take its time and build up. The rest of these, if I put them in slots, they won't begin to build up. And I've waited 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys. Now, I don't know if this is broken right here on the side, and that's why it's not working, or what the deal is, because you see it's not showing any lava in the tank there. And I'm not understanding, you know. I don't understand why this isn't working. Everything is set up proper. I mean, I've built 1,000 of these in the 9x9 configuration. I've built 1,000 of them. Quite literally. It should be working. So I have no idea. Now this, I've stopped trying to fool with it altogether. I mean, I did this right here. I placed my sign right there. And then what I did was I mined right here, and here, and here, and there. And then I did right here, and I put a switch right there, and I covered all this back up and made it look nice. Put another block right here, made it look nice, and then you know, and it still didn't work. It still didn't work. I have this same exact setup on my Agrarian Skies, and nothing. So I have no clue how I'm supposed to do this if that doesn't work. And just to be a good sport, I'll go and show you guys. There's my signs. Oh, by the way, here's the armory now. I mean the vault now. So let's put this up, this up, this up, that up. Put this up, we're just going to chunk some stuff in here. I'll go through here at a later time and I will start organizing all these chests into, hey, this one is for ores, hey, this one is for this, hey, this one is for that, hey, that one's for that, hey, that one's for that, and they'll all be, you know, 1 2 1 2 1 2. This one's already doubled, and then I'm gonna put one here and one there, and that way I maximize my space. Alright, so if you guys have ever used this before, then you know how this is supposed to work. And it's not even giving me the, you know, hey, check this, you know, check out this demonstration of how this works kind of thing, you know. And usually they have a link for that, you know. And like I say, even if I were to go back here and place my lever now, I mean, just like right now, I can go grab some cobble and I'll show you guys. There's cobble. Alright, so we'll put that there and we'll put that there, and that gives us a lever. And as I say, even if I put this there, it will not start up. It won't start up. See? I've tried flint and steel. I've tried every single thing I know. I just... no clue. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I mean, I will gladly fix my error. But as far as I know, I'm not doing anything wrong. Because, as I say, I have the one on Agrarian Sky set up exactly like this. I quite literally have a wood block underneath it. You know what? That's dirt. Let's actually try that. Maybe for some reason it has to be a block that can register it. I doubt that, but hey, I didn't think about this earlier, so let's try it. What can it hurt? Nope, still couldn't find the portal block. So, I don't know. I have no idea. You know, and I've tried attaching it to the portal frames. I mean, so I don't know. It should have worked. That's all I know. If you guys figure something out, please let me know in the comments, and I'll work on it whenever we get the chance to do that. But as of right now, let's get to work on some other stuff. Let's start setting up for our next project, and we're going to get us instead of having to go mine cobble, let's get us an igneous extruder. Because with the igneous extruder, the first thing that I can do is I can get infinite cobblestone. From that infinite cobblestone, I could take and I can create a magma crucible, and the magma crucible will produce us lava, infinite lava. All right, and from that, I've got a power source that I could start using to power all of my machines, because I can use the lava or the magmatic dynamo, I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, magmatic dynamo. And magma crucible. So yeah, I've got that. I've got to get me some Invar going. Let's see, I've got to definitely get me some Invar going if I'm going to get me some magmatic dynamos. So yeah, I can do, let's see, what is this, sawdust, okay, magma cream, okay, so I would assume that that would absorb lava, and that there's a way to extract it out of that once you get it in there. I would think that that would be like something that you would put inside the magmatic dynamo. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, but for now, what I'm going to do is okay, so here we go. All these generators right here, they're not the greatest in the world, but they will run your furnace. I mean, they'll run your equipment. So like that right there, I have enough to do this. I can make a block of iron. I've got the gold. So I could sit here all day long, and I could power this via lava, and I can feed the lava back into it. So if I need to, I can get lava the easy way, or the old-fashioned way first, and then turn around and go and start my generation. But we're gonna start out with this one. Not hard. I can get that very easy. Let's go in here. First things first, we need iron, and I don't have any iron present right at the time being, so let's go grab some. Let's pulverize that. Let's get us some more iron going as well. Let's see, ferrous, tin, silver, aluminum. Okay. Alright, so let's go over here. Right there. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is a lot. Okay. I didn't expect that much. But it's all cool, because we're about to do this up right. And I think what I'm going to start using for this, usually on my stuff I use kinesis pipes, because you can quite literally almost funnel unlimited unlimited power straight through the kinesis pipes. But I've recently found, having dealt with thermal expansion, I've recently found these. Alright, these flux ducts, hardened flux duct, redstone flux duct, resonant flux duct. So resonant cryo is actually the best. Let's see, right there. Transfers infinite RF. Infinite. Has no residual capacitance. Which means I can just all day long transfer all kinds of energy. And it quite literally says that. Transfers infinite RF. So, yeah, that's what we need to work up to right there. And as you can see, that's gelled cryothium. You know, man, I'm nowhere near this yet, but I can start out at the bottom with the lead stone. You know, lead is not that hard to do. I've got probably a couple of pieces of that lying around somewhere. I've got the redstone. You know, so I will, you know, I'll be able to create that pretty soon. As of right now, let's just do that. And let's go downstairs. And I'm still on manual power with my furnace, so let's do that. Alright, now let's do this. And we need 1 block of iron. And let's see. Let's go over here to the mountainside. I need, you know, maybe I have some in storage. Let me check storage first. Let's see. Cobble, 4. 4 ain't gonna be enough. Let's check this one. 12. Here we go. That'll be enough. Let's see. Let's make it right here. And yes, I just realized I passed one up right above my head. But those are for actual use. I can, you know, I'm using these. That's why if I'm over here on this side, I can use that furnace. If I'm over there on that side, I can use that furnace. It makes it easier instead of just having to have one in one place and you have to run back to that one every single time. So, almost done cooking. Cool. So we got that. We're going to put that right there. We're going to put this right. No, that goes there. Doesn't it? And then this goes here. And then these go right here. And then I got 2 redstone that goes right here. That should be right. Let's go grab the redstone. I don't have a lot of redstone yet, but I'm fixing to have redstone for days. So let's do this again. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right in the center with this, and 1, 2. And we're going to take these and go right around like an iron cap, and we're going to put that there. And let's go upstairs, because that's draining some power. Look at that. Out of 100,000 RF. Yep. So, I have no idea how to set this up yet. Let's see, I might end up having to do this and set one up right there. And do this, set one up right there, and then do that. Alright, and then have my leadstone energy conduits coming through here. And yeah, that should work pretty well. I mean, it won't be hidden or anything, but up here we're really not trying. And then, you know, I could also have some going this way. You know, as long as I keep myself one entrance in and out, I should be fine. But, you know, at least that way I can get a ton of machines in here all the way around in a square. I know where my machines are. I would know how to do them. I could put some on top of the others, you know, for like the macerator. I could use that. I could put the furnace on top of it, and it would cook it would go directly from the macerator. I mean, I'm sorry, the pulverizer into the redstone furnace. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am out of it. It's early in the morning. I'm still trying to record, so yeah. Alright, now, so we're going to start out with that, and we're going to go from there. Now, these are going to be our primary power sources for a little while until I can get this Stirling generator built up with the capacitors that I need. By the way, I come across this Stirling generator. I didn't build it. I paid for it on the market. I could show you guys. /market. Alright, and they got all kinds of cool little stuff going on here. You know, you can get you inscriber stuff. You know, ooh, look, the ender tank. That is mine. Definitely mine. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to go and collect my stuff that I've purchased from Spawn. And I'll show you exactly what I purchased. You'll see that I just clicked on. We needed that. Alright, so I don't know if I've shown you guys how to do this. You go over here to the depot. And you can see selling. Okay, so I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to pull that out. Oh, looks like it's already full of lava. So that might be a plus. And the watering can, it ain't got any water in it. Does it? It's empty? Or is just my particles off? Let's see. Options. Now let's go to video settings. Particles minimal. Particles all. Let's see. Oh, it has plenty of water in it. Oh, yeah. I think unless these things actually break, there's really no way to... and this is another thing. I have not been able to get any recipes for any of the deco craft. Nothing. So there's a lot of stuff that for the moment is messed up. Okay, so I think this first episode that we're doing here is going to be a first look. And guys, let me know in the comment section below if you want more of this series. If you do, I'll turn it into an actual series. We already know that we're doing Agrarian Skies 2, so that's going to be an actual thing there. And so the way that that's going to work is, for sure, I know I'm going to do the Agrarian Skies series. Because, heck, that's one of the original series I started out with, and I did like 7 episodes, or 5 episodes, something like that. And then after that, I had to stop because of the fact that the server went down, and I was never able to find another Agrarian Skies server. So, and I imagined after 6 or 7 episodes, you guys wouldn't have wanted me to stop filming anyway, so yeah, that's what stopped us there. Alright, so I'm calling this an episode. You guys have a great day. Peace. This is Terror signing off. Take it easy, lords and ladies of YouTube land.